My presentation is about lighting, and I've basically got a slide on all the lights I could find and how to alter their focus or light. So, next slide, please. The flood lantern. It's the most simple lantern, and I'm pretty sure it's used mostly in Europe. But it's just basically a reflective screen with the light projecting onto the stage. Next slide, please. There's a picture of it there. The Fresnel lantern, not Fresnel, Fresnel. It's softer than the flood, but I'm pretty sure it's the same principle. It was made by the French inventor Augustin Jean Fresnel, and he developed it for the lighthouse so they could be seen further. It was first used as a stage light in 1920, and it can be adjusted by moving a screw up and down the light to change focus. Next slide, please. The PC, or the double convex, is that's most common in Europe, but is in the US in fact. It's the same sort of design as the flood and Fresnel, but it uses a convex mirror with a pebble surface to get even softer focus on the light when it's projected. Next slide. Keep going. The profile lantern is this is the most focusable, and if you just click, I think there's a picture. Oh yeah, click it. Go on, next slide. There you go. Some of them have two sets of shutters, and that is one's a hard beam and one's the softer, and that's known as bifocal profiles. They've got zoom, and they're best for gobos, and a gobo is like a template which enables you to project a picture or outline or silhouette onto the stage. It's fully adjustable throughout beam angle or to the range of the lantern, and a zoom lantern is known by the range of its beam angle. I think I've got one more slide, and that is the code. That is the follow swap. Oh no, got the Lico first, and that's most common in the US, but it's a fixed beam. And it was made of, I thought it was quite clever, that made of Joseph Levy and Edward Cook to make Lico, which looks good. Next slide, please. My last slide is the follow spot, and that is the most powerful lantern, and it's basically adjustable so you can follow someone around the stage with the fixed light. And that's my presentation. Okay, can we go back to the, what's it called? Go right the way back to the first spotlight. So you put that on, yeah, and then press play on there, please. Yeah, flood. Can you tell me when you'd use a flood lantern then, please, Bill? Whenever there needs to be a fixed lighting on stage.
What does that mean?
Where there's nothing that needs to be, it doesn't need to be adjusted throughout a scene.
So to give it a certain, say if you want to put a certain colour across a scene, what do you call that? If you're putting a certain colour with a flood across, what do you call that?
I don't know, sir.
Okay, you need to look that up and find out about it. Okay, they're called colour washes, where you wash the screen with colour. Right, can we have the next lantern up then, please? The Fresnel. Okay. Give me a when would you use a Fresnel?
When the light needs to be not as hard as a flood, but slightly more emotive.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like it needs to be when the lighting needs. When it needs.
Do you think it's important that you know this? What sort of light do you get from a Fresnel?
A light that can reach larger distances and has a softer edge than a flood.
No. Flood just gives a wash of light across a thing. With a Fresnel, you can still focus those. Like I think you said that you can focus them, can't you? So you get a softer edge and a profile. But what you need to do is you need to look at the sort of light that comes out of them. You have the next one. You should know this one. Next one. A PC, Parcan. Where would you? Do we have those in this room?
Yes.
How many?
Just two.
Just the two. Okay. What are the other two lanterns? What's the two lanterns next to on our rig? Go back to, are they profiles or are they Fresnels?
Oh, the profile. For now.
You don't know? Right, okay, do you know what the ones next to them are?
LED.
LED what?
LED.
LED Parcans. Do you know what a Parcan is? Okay, these are things that you need to get on top of. You need to know what a Parcan is. You need to know and be able to tell whether that is a profile or whether that is a Fresnel. You got the other two right. Okay. What do our LED system? What does our LED system do? You know this.
That can project a series of colours.
A series of colours. What colours can we get from them?
Blue, red, green.
Yes, because they're anything in that spectrum, so you can pretty much mix the colours. What other features do they have with our LEDs? What else have you been able to do with them? Can you make them flash?
Yeah, you can make it flash. You can make them randomise or
react to sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for next time then, for this time next week, know what our lighting rig is. Know what sort of light you get from the different lanterns, and I would also make sure then that you know or try and find out how you can then power the board through to it. Okay, but for starting off, you've got the background information, but I just think that you needed a little bit more detail within that so that you fully know specifically with the rig that you're going to be using with. Okay, cheers Bill, thank you.